And sometimes we get it wrong in business because we don't understand how people think. I remember I told you about psychology yesterday. Very important to understand how people think. When you understand how people think, you will make better business decisions. And you will act better in business. Now, one thing I realized with designers, I'm going to talk to us as designers today, not just as business people, as designers, is that a lot of times, I was having frustration with my clients for a long time. And I wanted to be more involved in their business than just being the guy that did their flyers or their logos or their social media. But they never let me in. For a long time, they didn't let me in. And I wanted to get in to give them good advice, but they never let me in. They always thought, okay, Mr. Tola, we'll head down. Just help us do this flyer. We'll do this thing later. I said, the guy are not listening. I had one particular client like that. She always wanted him to work on her design. She always said, design. Oh, Tola, you're an amazing designer. Do the design. But then I'll give her business advice. And she wouldn't listen. And then she would go to one other guy who was a business consultant. And then the guy would tell her what I've been telling her. Then she would say, Tola, this guy told me this. I would say, no, but I told you this 1 year before. And I was like, if she never listened. So she would tell me, okay, let's implement this thing right now, do a design for that. But I told you this thing. Like, hey, you told me this thing. I know, it was this guy that told me now. Just told me yesterday when I consulted with him. Sometimes I want to get involved in people's branding. Not just logo, but just branding of saying, you know what, position yourself this way, do this way, use this color, use this. And people will not listen. They just wanted me to do that logo and do that flyer and get out. It was a problem for me. Then I realized that it wasn't their fault. People think differently from how we think they think. I was positioning myself as a logo guy. And people don't believe the logo guy is the business guy. They don't believe the logo guy is the branding guy. And that's how you realize that some people, they don't know jack about design. Jack like this. But they are brand consultants making a lot of money from branding. The people are taking the advice and coming to you and telling you to implement it in design. Something you know. Why they listen to them? Because they understand how people think. I'll tell you this very quickly. People think in this way when it comes to business, branding, and design. Those are three ways. People think of them in categories. Business, branding, design. Business, branding, design. These things do not overlap. They go to different people for these things. So don't think because you are a logo person or a design person, they will allow you into the branding space. Or because you are a design person, they will allow you into the business space. What they want from you is the bottom line, your design. They will go to somebody else that has positioned themselves as a business consultant and go to someone else that has positioned themselves as a brand consultant. Then come to you as someone that's positioned themselves as a design consultant. Don't tell them any other thing outside of where your category is. So you need to know how to start positioning yourself. If you know you want people to be talking to you about their business, then start putting content out about business. If you know you want people to start talking to you about branding, start talking about branding. You can see, a lot of us are doing that right now. I can see Steven is talking a lot about branding. He needs to continue doing that. And the truth is that it takes time for you to occupy that part in people's minds. You must be doing it for a number of years. So you might as well start now. A lot of us are putting up, I get a lot of graphic designers putting up illustrations and stuff like that, and they want to be business consultant. Nobody will make you a business consultant. So you need to be constantly giving them business consultancy content. Then they'll come to you. That's how it works in business. I want to be a thought leader. So I'm constantly putting out thought leading stuff out there. Constantly. No, even if I try not to put out logos as much anymore, because I realize putting out logos doesn't make me a thought leader. It just makes me a logo leader. Then people will tell me do a logo, but they wouldn't bring me to the table to make decisions about the company. You understand? I want to be a thought leader in people's lives to help people find purpose. But people will not know that if I'm putting up logos. You understand? So you need to put yourself in the category that you ought to be. Remember, business, branding, design. Put yourself out there the way you want people to approach you.